All you need to know about the MULN stock from the recent news to a complete analysis. That's right, sit back and watch this video till the end to make sure you're prepared for the next trading session. Before we get into the video, subscribe to our channel Stocks 101 for regular stock market updates. First up, MULN has gone down by 6.14% as the entire stock market suffered a crash on Monday after news of a recession in Europe broke out, marking one of the worst days for the Wall Street this year. Coming to the second news, Mullen on Monday stated that the 5 vehicles will start arriving in October this year in its strikingly different event. The Mullen FIVE has a range of 325 miles and a 0 to 60 mph time of 3.2 seconds. Also, all those who have pre-ordered the vehicle will be allowed a test drive at the event. The event will start in Southern California, covering major US cities like San Diego, Los Angeles, Miami, and many more. Apart from that, Mullen has said that it has strong financials at the moment, having about $100 million liquid as of 8th August 2022. This came just a few days after the company appointed Andre Hudson as vice president of its design. Mullen has also started a technology team in Michigan with an aim to develop commercial vans. Talking about the fundamental side, Mullen had recently increased its total shares from 377 million to 2.25 billion, which can be seen as a strong dilution. Hence, it might lead to a reverse split in the future. But on the positive side, Mullen only has about $9 million in total debt, and they plan on cutting it by another 77%. This shows that Mullen is very strong fundamentally. With that out of the way, let's get straight into the charts. As you guys can see right here, we're in the 1-day chart for MULN, and the pre-market condition does not look that great right now. As you guys can see, we're currently opening at the last wick of this last candle. As you guys can see, it was on the lower wick of this last candle at $0.7, which is completely exactly 70 cents. We closed the day off at 70.75 cents. So that's not a good news. This is particularly the candle that I told you guys about in the beginning of the video, that the stock crashed by 6% on Monday. But enough about that. We'll start off by analyzing the stock in the 1-day window, then we'll move on into the 1-hour chart, and then to end it off, we'll get into detail in the 5-minute chart. So first, I'll quickly give you guys some levels that I see as important. The first level would be the $0.7 zone, so somewhere around here, right? This would act as a support, but as you guys already know that we're below this level now, so it will act like a resistance. And as you guys can see, it already acted as a support over here, and over here, and over here as well. So it is a tested support, it is a legit support. If we look at the overall trend, we can see that a bearish trend has been going on for a long time, and this is particularly true with almost every EV company at this point. As you guys already know that Rivian, Lucid, all of these companies are in a downtrend right now. But talking specifically about MULN, as you guys can see, we made a pin bar candle over here indicating rise in buyer interest. But after that, the BBBY situation happened and the stock fell down. As you guys can see, we're currently down 6% because of the inflation news and the recession news. And as you guys can see, the stock is not performing very well. But why is that so, right? Let's quickly analyze some candles over here. After we hit the support, we made a pin bar candle over here. Then, as you guys can see, wicks were higher, so seller pressure was picking up. The buyers tried to, flip things up over here on this candle on 3rd August. But again, sellers took over and the pressure was too high, so they couldn't do anything. Sellers taking over, sellers taking over, sellers taking over. Then a few pin bar candles over here, an engulfing candle, again pin bar candle. We went down, and currently we're going down. But as you guys can see, there is not much information in the daily chart over here, so we'll quickly move on into the 1-hour chart and then we'll analyze the stock in detail. So as you guys can see right here, we're now in the 1-hour chart and it has already given us a level of $0.95 as a resistance. As you guys can see, now let's quickly jump into 22nd August and analyze what exactly happened. As you guys can see, 23rd August market has also started, but we'll currently focus on 22nd August only. As you guys can see, the first candle had a lot of dominance by the sellers. The bears were really active. We did not break the first support at this candle. We broke the support at the second candle, turning it into a resistance. Then as you guys can see, buyers tried their best, but again got pushed down by sellers. Then seller support was really high. Then buyers tried to take over here at 130. Then again, sellers took over. Buyers tried their best at 330, and now currently in 23rd August, we can see that there is a big fat red candle which started off at $0.7154 and now it's currently going at $0.7011. So I believe that if we break this past lower low over here at $0.7, which is a pretty basic psychological level, then we might be able to go down even further. But if we bounce back from this area, then we might be able to turn this into a bullish trend or at least get a little bit of recovery. Now let's quickly jump into the 5-minute chart and analyze some candles. Now, as you guys can see right here, we are now in the 5-minute chart and I already see some interesting levels here. The first one would be over here as a support at $0.227. Then there would probably be a resistance over here at $0.716. As you guys can see over here, the market is currently live. I'll just wait for a new candle to pop up over there, and until then, we'll analyze 22nd August. As you guys can see over here, the sellers were pretty harsh, and then there was a small relief for the investors. Then again, sellers went harsh, small relief. This is a basic bearish chart pattern where you make, a lower high, and then you would probably make a lower low, again lower high, lower low, and again we made another lower high and a lower low. Then we make another lower high and then another lower low over here, right? Or rather over here. Then we, bounced off in this area for some time and we could not break it. And even today, we cannot break that area. As you guys can see, we are still hovering above the support zone. So I don't believe that the $0.7 support will be broken today. Instead, what might unfold would probably be that we'll get a green candle over here and then we'll continue to hover in this zone for at least, I guess, 1 or 2 days, because I don't believe that MULN will get so much volatility as to break such a huge level. Now to give you guys two possibilities, one bearish and one bullish, let's quickly see the chart. I believe that today either the stock will not break this support or well, it will break this support. That's pretty obvious. In case it breaks this support, I believe that a few candles would be made over here in the $0.69 area. After that, we might see it moving back up, testing to break this resistance. The buyers will take over eventually around the 11 p.m. or rather the 11 a.m. mark. And after that, if they do break this, then they might head for this level straight. But I hardly believe that so much buying pressure will come out of nowhere. So I believe that probably if there was to be a bullish scenario, it can only be due to a news or a positive scenario or something, right? I don't believe that the technical analysis particularly suggests a bearish or, well, it does not suggest a bullish trend. It obviously suggests a bearish trend over here. But then again, I could be wrong, because remember that this is just my own analysis and not financial advice. So do your own research before you trade. If you guys, however, enjoyed my analysis, be sure to hit the like button. If you guys did not enjoy my analysis, you can hit the dislike button and comment down below what you guys think about the MULN stock. As always, I will see you guys in the next one.